Did you know that Prince once stayed up in the studio 24 hours straight until he got a song right? They say that his band would make up lies to say that they were sick just so they can go home and get some sleep. He stayed up 24 hours straight, non-stop. The only time he took a break was to go use the bathroom. He didn't even eat. That's why he became one of the greatest rock and roll people in the music industry. He was completely focused. Anyway, check this out, guys. If you want to know any of those other tidbits or any other interesting facts, go ahead and go to my YouTube page, Charles ARNES World. I sound like I was drunk. Charles ARNES. Charles ARNES World. Oh, that's too. I don't like that movie. Go to Charles ARNES World. I messed up again, didn't I? Check out my YouTube page. Okay, it's Charles ARNES World. Charles ARNES World. Those of you who don't spell and can't read, it's ARNES World. Maybe I should spell world too. WORL. Yeah, I had it right. WORLD. Yeah. Public school. Go to my channel and check it out, man. I got a lot of cool stuff on my YouTube channel, Charles ARNES World. Only on YouTube. Appreciate the support.
Started a hole, we gotta climb our way out.
Were they black?
And you'd be damn near destroyed before people want to accept the truth. That's what happened to OJ.
I mean, I know that about OJ. Nobody ever understood. I mean, like, the bitch was at his house with another dude.
Worse than that. You want to know? I found out some shit about the OJ case 2 days ago that I bet y'all don't even know.
Give it to me.
Do you know who Glenn Rogers is?
He lived.
Glenn Rogers, better known as the cross-country killer, was Nicole Brown Simpson's handyman.
What do you mean?
He was her handyman was a serial killer. He was convicted. He killed 4 blondes. He was convicted of killing 4 blondes. That was his thing. He was from Ohio. He was her handyman, which means he was at her house a couple times a week. Y'all look it up if you think I'm bullshitting. His name is Glenn Rogers, known as the cross-country killer or the Casanova killer. He was convicted of killing 4 people 4 women in 1995, and during the time of the murders, and for years before that, he was her handyman.
And they never knew.
And they never brought that shit up in the media.
Well, they painted her as a victim in the media. Like, she wasn't known as the bust down she was.
She was a bust down for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like her father was on
Hit the thumbs up button.
there crying and stuff. He never said I lost control of her. And because if she was on, I mean, like, we know why she was with OJ. OJ had paper at the time.
That one. That's the
His brother told the police, my brother murdered Nicole Brown Simpson. He admitted to me he murdered her, and he actually admitted to murdering her. But the narrative was already spun, and they were making so many billions of dollars selling this false narrative about OJ at the time that they weren't interested in anything but OJ slander. Then I watched some shit the other day. You gotta watch when you get to the crib, Corey. After he was found innocent, I don't know if y'all remember, OJ did a 3-hour documentary where he went over all the evidence in the case, himself, and walked you through it. Where they found it in the crib, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was weird to see him in this state because as a 41-year-old man now, I now see, all that nigga had was really his reputation. So even though he knew he didn't do it, he was still trying to salvage his reputation because he was, I would say he was naive enough to think that people wanted the truth. They didn't give a fuck about the truth. They just cared about the story. And this is weird how we thought a not guilty verdict as black people, we thought that was enough. We really should have stood by that dude's side and really fought with him after that because they tried to ruin his life. They tried to ruin his kids' lives, and it's just fucked up because I was under the assumption that he was guilty for years. You know what I'm saying? But when you really research the case, it's fucked up. We watched the nigga get railroaded, and he really didn't do this shit.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I watched that documentary. I think I'm gonna put the link in the description. I gotta find the name of it. Glenn Rogers was the Casanova as the leader. I guess we already said serial killer, but yeah, he's the Casanova guy, and the Casanova, freeway. He had a bunch of names, but Yeah, that documentary, it was on ID channel, and it basically breaks down where he told his brother that he did do it. He was actually in the area around the same time that the situation happened with Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. He was in the area. He was actually doing a little handiwork around the area. He was a drifter. He was drifting from place to place, and as he was drifting, going from place to place, he was meeting women, and he was getting rid of them. You see what I'm saying? And he happened to be in the same area as Nicole Brown Simpson. Now I don't know about them saying that if he did any handiwork for her, but he was the handy person in the area. He was the handyman that was doing work in the area for people. And he was he was a handsome looking cat, blonde hair, blue eyed. So that's like the king of white men. The blonde hair, blue eyed white man is the king of all white male. That's pure white man there. So people will let him in, oh yeah, you can come into my home and fix my roof, and not realizing this dude is a freaking, deleter, professional deleter, serial deleter. Because they just see, oh, he's not going to do anything. And the whole time, this man is so he might have did some work for Nicole. Realized she lived by herself, realized that she got money. Because he, in the documentary, he even told his brother that I've been doing I met that football player's wife. This is maybe, I think maybe 2 months before she expired. And he said, I just met and I've been doing, I don't know what he said he was doing work for her, but he said that he met her, and I guess he said he was going to bleed her for everything she has, like as far as like getting her money. So, but he had already, before he got to Nicole Brown Simpson, he had already, I think, deleted 3 women in California already, one in Ontario and one in, I think, near the area, like Encino. So he was in Southern California around the time that they, Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson they expired. So that's why I'm talking. I'm on YouTube, so I'm trying not to get demonetized. So that's why I'm trying to talk like that. But yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna see if I can find a link, and I'm gonna put it in the bottom of the description. Y'all can go and watch the documentary for you. I want y'all to watch it for yourself and let me know what y'all think. Check this out. One part in the documentary that they had, Nicole Brown Simpson had a pendant that she used to wear. And during that dude's trial, he actually wore the pendant on his suit that he took from the house. You see what I'm saying? And on top of this, the evidence is this. They said that it was a dog barking, right? But they were saying that I guess when the situation took place with the deletion of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, the dog didn't bark. The dogs didn't bark. And the reason why they said the dog didn't bark is because the dog, if you're doing work, if you are working on somebody's house and they have a dog, eventually the dog is going to get used to you. You see what I'm saying? So that's because the dog knew the person that was there that did this to both Ron Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson. That's why the dog didn't bark. So that ways, because he was doing, if he's supposed to have been doing handiwork in the area and did work for her, then the dog got used to him. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't bark, and plus, check this out. The viciousness of the deletions of Nicole Brown Simpson, they said her head was almost severed from her body. This dude, his deletion spree of women, that's how he would do them. It would be very savaged. It was very savage. He would delete women very savagely, same way that Nicole Brown Simpson passed away. So it's just too many coincidences. I think that dude Glenn Rogers did do it. I believe he did do it. Anyway, watch the documentary, man. Come back and let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit the thumbs up button. Or if you already watched it, let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Charles ARNES World, just checking in. Hope you guys are having a good evening. We are getting ready to delve into another book audio reaction. Let's go ahead and play it, and I'm gonna come back with my reaction. Appreciate it, guys.
Sizzle with aggressive percussion, while the rugged scratching on Size Ain't Shit added a rough texture to Bushwick Bill's threats. The ominous horns and guitar on Mind of a Lunatic accentuated the tortured rhymes of Bushwick Bill, Scarface, and Willie D. As Grip It on That Other Level gained traction in the South and Midwest, through influential mom and pop retailers, it also earned an important fan. Producer Rick Rubin became enamored with the album. Rubin had partnered with Russell Simmons for Def Jam Recordings, which the pair launched from Rubin's New York University dorm room in 1984. During the next several years, Rubin produced material from many of rap's biggest artists, including Run DMC, LL Cool J, and Beastie Boys. After establishing himself as a premier producer and rock and rap talent scout, Rubin left Def Jam in 1988 over creative differences, moved to Los Angeles, and launched his Def American recordings with major label Geffen Records. Rubin worked out a deal with Jay Prince to make the newly rechristened group, the Ghetto Boys, the first rap faction at Rubin's new company. Given that Grip It on That Other Level had only been distributed independently through Jay Prince channels, Rubin and Jay Prince decided to revamp the album rather than record an entirely new project. Rubin kept 10 Grip It on That Other Level songs for what would be the Ghetto Boys album. He had the Ghetto Boys rewrite and re-record some of their verses and change the music on some of the tracks. They also dropped the songs Seek and Destroy and No Sellout from the album, while adding Fuck 'Em, which opened the album in spectacularly controversial fashion, taking aim at people who doubted the group's staying power or their willingness to push lyrical boundaries. In short, they targeted anyone they thought was against their kind of rap. The real challenge, though, came with Mind of a Lunatic, which had gone from ending Grip It on That Other Level to prime placement as track 3 on the Ghetto Boys. The song also became more gruesome thanks to reworked lyrics into new, more menacing deliveries from Bushwick Bill, Scarface, and Willie D. Bushwick Bill was now virtually screaming his verses, making his new lyrics all the more frightening. She begged me not to kill her. I gave her a rose, then slit her throat and watched her shake till her eyes closed. Had sex with the corpse before I left her, and drew my name on the wall like Helter Skelter. The new lyrics evoked the image of the Manson family's crime and murder spree in the 60s, in which leader Charles Manson envisioned an impending apocalypse he called Helter Skelter. The name came from the title of a popular song by the Beatles and referred to a child's slide on a playground. During their murder spree, members of the Manson family also used their victims' blood to write words and images, including Helter Skelter on the walls. Scarface's lyrics had also taken on a more sinister dimension. I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles, dreaming of the people I've dismantled. I close my eyes and then the circle appears. The images of sons of bitches that I murdered. It was so fucking out there, DJ Quick said. Scarface's words? He sounded like a real funeral home curator. In defending his lyrics, Bushwick Bill said that the Ghetto Boys material was based on actual events and other forms of entertainment. This is the reality I've seen on the news and around me growing up. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Freddy Krueger, Bushwick Bill said. When I turn on the TV, there's always someone getting raped, someone getting killed. This new form of reality rap had a major champion in Rubin. And with the type of trailblazing rap he coveted releasing, Rubin was planning on making a grand reintroduction to the rap world with the Ghetto Boys. But after hearing the album and facing pushback when the Terre Haute, Indiana-based digital audio disc corporation, which was contracted to make the CD version of the Ghetto Boys, refused to manufacture the album because of its content, Geffen Records executives declined to release the Ghetto Boys and terminated their manufacturing and distribution deal with Rubin's Def American Recordings. Geffen Records released a statement about its decision that was printed in the New York Times. While it is not imperative that lyrical expressions of even our own Geffen artists reflect the personal values of Geffen Records, the extent to which the Ghetto Boys album glamorizes and possibly endorses violence, racism, and misogyny compels us to encourage Def American to select a distributor with a greater affinity for this musical expression. Scarface found the move in the label's position perplexing, given the success Geffen was having with X-rated comic Andrew Dice Clay, a Def American artist, no less, and rock group Guns N' Roses. The former cursed ad nauseum, while the latter was fronted by politically incorrect singer Axl Rose, who lamented about immigrants and faggots on his group's song, 1 in a Million. Axl Rose was running around singing about all of the heroin and easy pussy he was getting, chasing death in the alleys of Los Angeles, and somehow that was okay. Scarface said, but those same stories told from our perspective were somehow a problem. Rubin, though, understood why Geffen executives declined to release the project. I don't think some people at Geffen like the record very much, and I can understand why, he said. I don't think it's unreasonable for anyone not to like it. Nonetheless, Rubin was able to find an outlet for the Ghetto Boys. Eventually released in 1990 by Rap-A-Lot Records in conjunction with Rick Rubin's Def American Recordings and WEA Manufacturing, whose parent company, Warner Brothers, also owned Geffen at the time, ironically. The album came with a sticker on the cover with the following warning: Def American Recordings is opposed to censorship. Our manufacturer and distributor, however, do not condone or endorse the content of this recording, which they find violent, sexist, racist, and indecent. Scarface said Geffen's trepidation was about more than the content of the work. If you ask me, Geffen just didn't want to see a bunch of niggas make some real money. Make you think about all of the shit that we went through just trying to find a place to put our music. It's hard not to see that shit as what I really think it was. Active discrimination. We were entertainers just like the rest of them. But when 2 Dodge City, Kansas teens were charged with killing a man in 1990, their defense placed blame on the Ghetto Boys. The teens' lawyer claimed that the kids were temporarily hypnotized by the Ghetto Boys songs, just as the Beatles had come under scrutiny because of the Manson family's appropriation of their Helter Skelter song. And rap group Judas Priest had been sued in 1985 after 2 men entered a suicide pact and shot themselves after getting intoxicated and listening to the band's Stained Class album. A rap group now found themselves on trial for what their music reportedly encouraged their listeners to do. The jury in the Ghetto Boys case didn't accept the defense, but the Parents Music Resource Center, PMRC, blasted the rappers for music it deemed inappropriate. Perhaps in part due to the media firestorm surrounding the Ghetto Boys, it failed to go gold, selling fewer than 500,000 copies. The Ghetto Boys' next album, though, would be the group's most successful. It also arrived the year the gangster rap exploded in popularity, thanks to a series of high-profile albums and movies.
For more of these fascinating stories and true crimes, subscribe to Charles Arnes World. Thanks for watching.
substance abuse was unchecked. "I was a young man completely out of control," he said. One night in mid-November 1989, he was filming a pair of videos in East Los Angeles, Beautiful but Deadly and The Formula. In the latter, Easy and Dre hold rapper tryouts with wannabes with names like MC Mallet and New Kids in the Hood. But Dre isn't satisfied until, in a haze, he imagines crafting his perfect rapper in the lab, DOC. Filming 2 videos at the same time was a long, arduous process. DOC drank and smoked weed practically all day, running on fumes that night when he finally got into his car to make the long drive to his Agoura Hills home, westbound on the 101. He fell asleep, and his car spun out, throwing him through the back window. His car collided with a tree. Once the medics arrived, they couldn't sedate him because they didn't know what drugs he had in his system, he said. Still intoxicated, he fought back as they tried to insert a breathing tube, scarring his larynx. DOC was taken to Kaiser Hospital and then Cedars-Sinai. His hospital bills came to more than $60,000, Jerry Heller wrote, which Easy paid for out of his own pocket. DOC would make a full recovery, but for one very serious problem.
For more of these fascinating stories and true crimes, subscribe to Charles Arnes World. Thanks for watching.
So, Dre responded. Never mind then. Gold nowadays can't recall the occasion when Dre initially used the term, but it first appeared in print on March 25, 1989, when Los Angeles Times pop music critic Robert Hilburn described an NWA concert in Anaheim. Ice-T, who helped popularize the LA gangster rap image, was the
For more of these fascinating stories and true crimes, subscribe to Charles Arnes World. Thanks for watching.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Charles and Ezra just checking in. So what do y'all think about that book, man? Pretty interesting, huh? Crazy, man. Interesting story. Listen, go ahead and leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and Ezra. Appreciate it.
Man
I
cunt?
don't think they've caught up on the
Drag
man-on-man drag.
Drag king is like when lesbians dress as men and do the same thing. It's not as popular.
Yeah,
No, wait.
Yeah, and it's a part of pageants. That I was gonna say that I think that that women are we get genetically modified.
How is that?
And I think that women, and here's my theory, and I could be completely wrong, and the internet probably gonna destroy me for this, but I think women that have more than 2 baby daddies usually have some sort of mental illness.
Really?
Yeah, because you get genetically modified too much. I think, okay, so this is what I know. Every time you get pregnant, right, there's stem cells that come from that baby, and them stem cells end up behind your eyes and your brain and your heart and your lungs and stuff and help your organs heal while the baby taken from you. And those stem cells always stay with you, right? So that means that man is always in you. And that is why... the Bible says you will only desire your husband, correct? This is why you got to use condoms, because that baby better get up inside you. And the uterus is very porous, much like the mouth, right? So when anything goes up in there, it automatically, the uterus starts to absorb it. It starts going through the vaginal walls and all that, and the blood, it gets into the bloodstream, right? And so, so it takes
get in there.
So it takes like 6 weeks to get a man out of your system if you have unprotected sex, and it's because he's starting to bind to your DNA, right? And that's why it's couples when they be together too long, they start looking alike. You start looking like him. Wow. Like it's not the guy don't start looking like her. She starts looking like him because he is genetically modifying her. And every time you get pregnant by him, you start to get modified. Right? So if you get pregnant by multiple people, right? That's multiple spirits, multiple thoughts, multiple modifications from different DNA strands.
All you hoes, I hope you're listening.
It's causing you to have mental stress. So, it's very evident. Like what I'm saying is very evident and makes sense because like you got all these dating apps, all these women like free sex, free this, whatever, I'm doing, but I'm living it, I'm exerting my sexuality and all this, and I don't care if I got 5 kids or 5 baby daddies, whatever. Usually those bitches are mentally, they're struggling in so many different ways, not just financially, but also just like on where to focus, how to whatever, because you got too many different bloodlines in your blood.
Too many kids. I mean, that'll do
you have mental illness. So that was my theory on sperm.
That makes sense.
That's very, very.
And that's why
so
you can't
deep.
just.
Sorry,
That's why you have to use condoms, ladies. That's why you have to use condoms. We cannot genetically modify men. Now, I do believe. I wanted to ask you, as a gay man, right?
You've been modified.
Because see,
I don't want to talk about this part, but I want to get on this part. Tiffany has. I always, you know what? Maxim magazine. It was an article. It was either with Men's Magazine. It was a men's magazine that came out, and they talked about that women letting too many men, shoot their club up, like, going raw with different men. Men is not your husband, and men is shooting themselves. He's modifying you. So you got this man and been in you. This man, he's shooting his DNA in you. You know what I'm saying? The whole point of having sex is to produce a baby. But now, a lot of times, now we know that a lot of times when you have sex, you're not gonna get pregnant. Woman has to be ovulating, but he's still shooting his blood inside you. The more y'all have sex, the more y'all, and then especially if he gets pregnant, then his sperm is going, like she said, it's all in through his DNA. Is not only are you getting pregnant, with his baby, but his blood is inside you. You start to take on his characteristics, all that stuff. So she's right. Because I know a lot of women who had a bunch of different baby daddies, a bunch of different, got pregnant by different men, and they cuckoo with bat shit. Single. And then it's called pair bonding, and that stuff is all in the Bible too. As she said, it's in the Bible. You're only supposed to be with one man, one husband. You know what I'm saying? Save your body for your husband. That's all. That's true. Because we're not supposed to be like animals and have this man come and he skied in you, and then you have a baby with him. Okay, that didn't work out. Meet this dude. He skied in you. Okay, well, you didn't get pregnant by him, but it didn't work out. So I'm moving on to my next dude, and he skied. Yeah, these different men, and I think about different women that I've dated, and I'm like, yeah, she was kind of crazy. Now I think about it, yeah, that's why she was so crazy. These multiple men just shooting themselves up inside her. Take all of this, so they be just bitches be cuckoo and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's deep, man. But check it out. I think it was in Maxim magazine, a men's mag. It was a magazine. I can't think of what the article. It was some years ago. I remember reading that in the magazine about it's not healthy for a woman to have multiple men. Multiple bodies. It's not. It messes. They carry that DNA of any man that they've had unprotected sex with. Even if she don't get pregnant, she's still carrying that man's DNA in her body for like years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? It's telling you, dude. Women can't be like how we do.
But we don't have vaginas though.
Yeah, and the way you have the ass is very absorbent though. Yeah, like whatever you put in there, it goes directly into your bloodstream.
You're talking about the gay stuff. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, this is true. It's not, and Tiffany should know. See, Tiffany, she even said that she's been with at least 36 people. Tiffany even said that she's been with at least, this thing, can y'all hear me? Yeah. Tiffany even said that she's been with at least 36 people. So now out of that 36, how many did she sleep with unprotected? I mean, not all of them, right? Maybe 5, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe like a boyfriend. Maybe this is like my man. I mean, I'm in relationship mode, so we don't use condoms. So, but still, that's just different. Out of 36, I'm pretty sure at least 4 she probably done been with unprotected, and that's what I'm saying. Now you see Tiffany's single. She's dated Common. She dated this guy, but she's not in a relationship. Nobody. Her relationships last maybe a year and a half, maybe. Then it fizzle out, and she'll meet somebody else because she done been with so many men sexually that it's hard for her to pair bond with other people. You know what I'm saying? She know. A woman with too many bodies, dude, she's just somebody to play with. Because it'll be hard for her it's like they become numb because then they had so many men put their DNA up in them that they just, yeah. It's very interesting. Anyway, what y'all think about this video, man? Leave your comments. Subscribe to Charles in Israel. Hit the thumbs up button. Shout out to In Godfrey We Trust podcast as well. Check out his YouTube channel. One of my favorite comedians. I want to check him out again. I saw him at the Ontario Mills Improv. Godfrey should be sold out too. And yeah, he's hilarious. Every time I go to see him, he has a different show. It's a different, it's not the same material, But yeah, and he's always sold out. He's always, sold out and everything. But anyway, what do y'all think about this video? Leave your comments. Subscribe to Charles in Israel. Hit the thumbs up button. Damn, did I turn it off? Oh, I didn't turn it off. Oh shit, hold on. There you go.
Nonetheless, Terry just unloaded on him, said Martinez. I could see him getting angrier and angrier. I heard your fucking track, Dre said, in Terry's recollection. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, Mr. Ultimate Breaks and Beats, she yelled back, referencing a popular series of vinyl albums containing sample-ready breakbeats. One more fucking word, he added, a threat she ignored. And he punched me in the eye, she said. And when I didn't go down, he punched me in the mouth. He punched her hard, really hard.
For more of these fascinating stories and true crimes, subscribe to Charles Arnes World. Thanks for watching.
So I'm picking this person off. I'm picking this.
Shit, baby.
You all right?
Oh yeah. You've been through some shit, bro. You got the goddamn thing posted.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Crazy people out there.
Yeah.
They're going to Tubbs.
Yeah, baby dog.
Tubbs cabin. Tubbs.
Yeah. I think it's called Tubby's.
Tubby's.
Yeah.
Is that the local?
No, it's a little bit out of the range for our fucking taste.
Oh, really?
But my girl's there, so we gotta go. Please use your seat.
What y'all up to tonight? What y'all fellas doing? I'm Charles. Charles. Yeah. What y'all up to tonight?
Yeah, we just trying to fucking.
I'm a fucking tank master, and we got a fucking.
You said tech master.
Yeah, I'm tank master.
What's that? What's a tank
master? So the tank master is my homie coined that phrase. He says, "You're not Frank the Tank. You're the fucking Frank Tank Master."
Oh, okay.
Tank, so I get him so fucked up when I got him so fucked up. I got him Charles.
I'm gonna put this sign on his chest when he fucking gets
it.
Alright.
No, I'm telling you, literally.
That's a good idea.
No, literally.
That's a t-shirt.
I got this motherfucker so fucked up one night.
He's a t-shirt.
No, I'm telling you. I got this motherfucker so fucked up one night.
You sit through this? You were sit through this?
You started calling me Tank Master because I was not Frank the Tank.
Tell Frank.
I was not Frank the Tank. He says, you are Tank Master.
Oh, man.
That's above Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank is nothing, dude.
Where does tank come from?
Master.
No.
Where's the word tank?
We're all trying to figure it out.
No. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. He said, you're not Frank the Tank. He says, you're not Frank the Tank. You're Tank Master. Because I got him so fucked up one night.
Real quick.
Does
that see the location that we're going to?
Tubby's
Tavern. Does that seem like a legit place?
I don't know. Yeah. Y'all know where y'all going?
No.
You never been before?
No, man.
I've been.
Who suggested it? Oh, you been? How is it?
No, my girl's there. She said, meet us up.
Yeah. I've been there.
Okay, well, if your girlfriend's there, then she probably thinks it must be cool, right? If she's there.
I hope so.
What's your name, brother?
Charles.
Yeah.
Charles. Hey, have you seen King Charles on Instagram yet?
No, who's that?
Oh, yeah, you've seen this. You've seen this shit. It's crazy. This song. Let me show you this motherfucker.
That's comedian or something?
No, it's a.
Don't be scared.
It's a fucking dog, a sheepdog that just bad.
A sheepdog?
Sheepdog, baby.
King Charles?
King Charles.
The sheepdog.
Look at this. Let me show you a little bit of something here.
Chubby's Tavern.
He's not Frank the Tank, but this dog, dude. This dog, he's like
The Tank.
Charles the Tank.
Charles
Where's Frank the Tank?
Charles like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What's going on right now? I'm gonna put up another sign, dude.
Right.
No Frank the Tank.
No Frank the Tank's in my car. Huh?
We're crazy, Charles.
But where did the tank part come from? That's what I'm trying to know.
Just because, my name is Frank.
I'll fucking vibe with your story.
My name is Frank. And they call me Frank the Tank, because I don't fuck around,
Oh, because it rhymes with tank? Frank Tank?
No. Because
that's
I don't fuck around. No.
Thank you. I try to go with the obvious.
Yeah.
Charles.
It's a long ass story. Don't make him
Charles, I don't fuck around, dude. I party like a motherfucker, dude.
Oh, you party?
Tell him.
Oh, you tank.
What's up? What you want to do?
You could drag a tank.
I am Frank the Tank. But one of my homies
thrown for no reason.
One of my homies. I got him so fucked up one night. I'm telling you. I got him so fucked up one night. He couldn't find his keys. He's like, dude, you're not.
This is like 20 years ago. No. 20 years story. Right, when did it happen?
Like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Lie.
This guy.
Lie.
No, dick.
All right, go.
And dude, I'm telling you, my homie. I'm gonna call him right now. Hold on.
Go ahead and call him. Yes, go ahead and call him.
This motherfucker.
Call Trent.
Call Trent.
Trent. What the fuck?
Trent.
What the fuck? That sounds like a fucking.
Watch out.
Dude, that sounds like a real estate investing company.
No. Dude, this guy, he's a
bogus
dog,
in minds and minds.
He's a dog catcher. He's in Long Beach.
Okay.
Trent. Oh, here we go.
Is he answering the phone?
Hey, Trent. This is literally me.
That's Trent.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Trent.
Trent.
He's like, who the fuck is this?
Call Trent.
I don't want to talk to fucking Frank the Tank right now. Is that Frank the Tank calling me?
Are you an Uber?
He's scared. He could be like, dude, don't.
Hey, we can't. Patreon.
He come. He just blocked you.
He just blocked me.
Hey, Trent, a little fucking obscurious.
Is he answering the phone?
Trent.
What's up, bro?
Trent. What's up, brother? Hey, Trent. Hey, brother. They don't fucking believe me why you call me Tank Master. Can you tell them? Can you tell them why you call me Tank Master, brother? I'm in an Uber ride right now. I'm in an Uber ride and I'm fucking with my
Tank Master.
He's like, who is this?
Shut up. Hey, so I'm in an Uber ride right now, and they don't believe me. They don't believe the fucking Tank Master. They don't believe me. Why you call me? Shh. Not just that, but I call Tank Master Junior. Tank Master Junior.
But what does Tank come from?
Can you tell them why you call me Tank Master?
That motherfucker said compliment.
Tell him, Trent, tell him.
Go.
Tell him, brother.
He says complicated. Oh, you in charge of the kegs?
Hey,
that's why.
Can you tell them fucking the?
Hey,
wait. Can you tell them about the story the story that fucking that one night that we got all fucked up? That you started calling me Tank Master. Can you tell them the story? Can you tell them that story?
It's too long. It's too long.
You know what?
But I am. Tell them that I am definitely a Tank Master. Tell them.
Oh shit!
You are the original.
Oh, okay. So
the original Tank Master.
Okay. So the tank is the kegs of beer.
No, fuck no. We got.
Keith Charles and I.
I got Keith Charles.
I
got Keith
We're
Charles.
taking the SAT class.
I got Keith Charles. Keith Charles is driving us.
Yes.
I got Keith Charles driving us.
Yes.
And he doesn't believe me that I am like the OG tank master.
Fuck your face, dude.
Tell him, motherfucker.
But where's the tank
Where's
come
the tank
from?
come from?
Tell him why.
Give me your phone.
Tell him. Okay, hold on.
Sir, who am I speaking with?
Trent.
That's Trent.
My homie
This is
Trent.
Trent.
That's Trent the tent.
You room 112 World Players 12? Alright, listen.
Tell him.
Where does tank come from? Where does tank come from?
Tank.
We understand that. But where does tank come from? Like, where did you guys start coming?
The kegs. He just said, yeah. I figured everybody said kegs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The kegs of beer. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got him so fucked up one night. I got him so fucked up.
Off the kegs of beer.
Yes, it does, sir. I appreciate your life, and you have a great Memorial Day weekend.
We got to the bottom of it.
We got to the bottom of it.
But tell him.
He said this is fun.
But Trent, tell him, Trent.
He just told us.
Tell him.
Trent. He wants you. Second verse, same as the first. Go ahead.
He just told us. He just told him like
Trent. Tell him, Trent.
Why
did you start calling me Tank Master? Because I never call myself Tank Master. I just I was Frank the Tank, but you started calling me Tank Master.
Yes.
I was looking for the tank master. I found the tank master. I found Frank the Tank. That's you, brother.
That's you, brother.
That's you, Frank the Tank?
That's right. We can't. You know what? That's us, right? Hey, as I was, my brother.
I was searching for Frank. I was searching for the tank master.
And then you found it.
No.
Yeah, you found it.
No, I can't believe you hung up on it.
You hung up on it. You hung up on Trent. You hung up on Trent.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, you hung up on Trent. He said thank you.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Trent.
This is Keith Charles' favorite ride of the whole thing.
It is.
Yeah, it is. This motherfucker, he just called Trent.
My homie Trent.
Trent the Tent. What's his name?
My homie Trent. He is he's a dog catcher. He's one of the.
Oh, this is even better.
What do you call these guys?
I didn't even have my seatbelt on until you fucking. Hold on.
No. What do you call these guys? He's a dog catcher. In Long Beach.
No, the fucking. Oh,
I met him.
My foot all up in the dog's ass all day long. Bang, 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 bang.
Friday.
You right. You know.
We don't even care. We know what fucking Keith Charles story is.
I got big nasty, son. My great big old dog.
Why
is it? Please leave the dog.
You always
that dog grab my ass. Craig.
Hey, you know what? Just pull over. Yep. Fuck Trent. We got dog catcher.
Trent a dog catcher.
Trent is my homie, dude. That motherfucker.
Trent's a dog catcher.
That's a good dog. That's a good job.
That's a good job. Dude, Trent, it's still your homie because he answered. I'm not gonna lie. Trent honestly, I'm jealous that you could call that.
He works for Animal Control.
Animal Control in Long Beach.
Yeah.
Oh
shit.
What the fuck?
I know.
You know what? I'll tell you who has fucking goddamn it.
Hold on.
Just a fucking multitasker.
I'm telling you.
Is fucking Charles, right? We came in the fucking car. We saw the beanie. We were like, fuck, shit. This might be a European something.
I'm trying to prove the reason.
This motherfucker is a true ass.
I'm trying
to prove the reason why I am fucking. I am Tank Master Frank. I don't give a
no one's disagreeing with you. First of all, we asked
Trent the Tent.
Trent. Dude, Trent is a fucking dog catching motherfucker. He's a bad. He's a bad.
Oh, damn, dog's ass. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm talking about? You seen Friday. You seen Friday.
Hold on.
All day long.
I'm gonna be.
That's my pleasure.
Okay.
I ain't trying to be no dog catcher. What's wrong with being a dog catcher? I don't even like dogs.
Wait.
That's the fun part.
You want a tip? You want a tip today? You want a fucking tip?
Rides an Uber and just watches that movie all day long.
Yeah, that's right.
You try to fuck with a kid. You say,
Charles.
fuck your Trent.
You just called Trent back?
I will get you more fucked up than I did Trent. Dude,
here we go.
Trent lost his mind when I got him so fucked up. I got him so fucked up when he lost his keys.
Oh no!
But check
that's the one that
he lost his He lost his keys. He lost his keys in his own truck,
dude. King Charles
and then his chick. It wasn't even his truck. It wasn't even his truck.
It was his girlfriend's truck.
It was his girlfriend's truck. And then he's like, "Hey, I lost my keys. I lost my keys. Hold on."
She's like,
"Shut up.
Where the fuck is my keys, Trent?"
Oh, dude.
Finish your story.
He broke up with his chick.
Finish your
Hold
story,
on.
bitch.
No,
I'm done. I'm jumping out.
He broke up with this chick. He broke up with this chick. Charles.
Tell me the story.
He broke up with this chick. And this chick was like anal.
Yeah.
Like
what?
My chick is anal.
He's like, what?
She's fucking dude. Check it.
Anal.
His chick was fucking crazy. Starts going through all his fucking. It was her truck. Never mind. It was her truck. Her pickup truck.
Yeah.
We were partying. She went through the truck like 5 months later, maybe 3 months.
Is it like a Netflix?
Hold on, shut up.
Like,
Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Like 3 months later, she goes through the fucking truck, breaks up with them, breaks up with them, and he was like, "Fucking Frank."
I would have jumped out.
Fucking Frank took my keys.
Fuck you, Frank.
Frank took my
Fuck
keys.
you, Frank. Fuck you, Frank.
Frank took my keys.
Fuck you, Frank.
Frank took my keys.
Hey.
Frank took my keys.
Charles,
I came in the
I
wrong
love
way.
that you fucking. Was that your best friend of the night, baby dog? Was that your best friend of the night, baby dog?
Dude,
Yeah, hold on.
he fucking finds the keys underneath the fucking
King
seat.
Charles.
Are you serious?
Is that your best friend of the night?
That is. That is. Y'all have been. Yeah.
That's the dumbest story I've ever heard. You didn't even fucking finish.
Hey,
You
never
didn't
mind.
even finish.
Never mind.
Oh shit! I'm in the.
Hey, never
I'm in
mind.
the wrong way.
I am still fucking Frank. I'm still Frank the
Keep
fucking
trying.
Frank.
I came in the wrong
Big
way.
ass black dude gets out of the car, they fucking repaint the shit.
Cheers,
Hey, y'all.
Cheers.
Nice meeting
Be
y'all,
safe,
man.
bro. Be safe.
Y'all cool people, bro.
safe.
You too, brother. Be safe, y'all. Have a good. Oh boy. They funny. They drunk as hell though. Not that much.
Looking for a professional photographer for your next big event? Need video of your special day? Then look no further. For $100 an hour, have a professional photographer or videographer shoot your wedding, birthday party, quinceañera, bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah, anniversary party, or whatever your special occasion may be. Highlight your event with professional, crisp photos and video. Check out Charles Arnes Photography on Instagram, as well as book us for your next event. Must live in the Southern California area.
Nobody leaves South Africa for farming. It's too beautiful here. Why they come South Africa, go to America with no land? They're not. It's all drama. He's like, it's
That's
bullshit.
true.
It's true. He says it's
Trump is so
bullshit.
damn
These white
racist.
folks ain't leaving Africa.
When Trump had that video ready to go, he was like, "Can we play the video?"
But he's playing the video of Julius Malema when they go, kill the poor.
Right.
Poor.
Right.
Himaba. Pa.
Right.
Something. I love it.
Yeah.
He's talking about kiss the boer. It's a call and cry for
War
revolution. And they're saying, and Elon Musk, he's saying, oh, they're calling for genocide. Calling for genocide. I'm like, nobody's calling you for genocide. Nobody's.
I mean,
right.
they should
Right.
gentrify them townships if if it's really about like we not racist like that and this you know apartheid is over. I went to a township and not one white person lives there, not a one. Okay, and I'm like, why did like? What if you fall in love with the white man? Can he live here with it? No, you can't live. If
can't even live there.
you can't even live there with your white man. You have to go live somewhere else with him.
Oh wow.
Can't no white man be in the townships. In the townships, I thought it was like like a town or something.
Township.
Yeah, no,
Shanty.
it's a shanty.
Shanty
It is shipping crates, shipping containers,
Oh,
and
fuck.
tin
Wow.
roofs and all this. Like
Yeah.
it is makeshift homes.
Ghetto.
It is
fuck.
ghetto, but you know what? They was cleaner than the people and
Of course,
that
of
living in
course.
They was cleaner than everybody else. Like, and they was helping each other. They was there for each other, and it broke my heart to see that because I'm like, hey, I thought apartheid was over. That's what they're saying. There's no apartheid here. But if apartheid was over, they would gentrify the township then.
It ended in '94. Look at how these motherfuckers
What part of
act in
Africa was
America
that?
with the
In
civil
South
rights
Africa, I was
movement.
in Cape Town.
Yeah,
Look at how they act
America.
in the civil rights movement in the '60s, and a lot of these people are still alive. '94, they fresh off a Negro's ass.
I was 4.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's and it's like when I was there in South Africa, me, Aries, and all of us, you can feel the attitude of the white South Africans, and then you name yourself African. You fuck boy, fuck you. Name it. Why you? I think they're happy about Africa because they run it. Because when they first got there, they were shitting on the Africans. So now they're like, now that we run it, we can be called Africans now. Now we're Africans. They own 70% of the fucking land. How the fuck did that happen? 70% of it?
Man.
Are you fucking kidding me? Just like in the Congo,
Mashing.
you go
White man
Niger and all
mash.
these other places. There's an Italian
They don't mind
politician
killing.
speaking out against Macron from France.
Right.
Because he goes, because Macron is like, we need to, get these Africans and let them come to Europe. And the Italian lady's like, no, you need to get the fuck out of Africa so they can have their own shit.
Right.
That's a fucking ploy. That's another ploy that they use.
Right.
Because you need your nuclear plants to fucking run because of their fucking uranium. And that's
they
where they're
wouldn't have
kicking your
any
ass
money
out.
without
Wakanda.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, France wouldn't be shit without Africa.
They wouldn't have
France wouldn't exist without Africa. They would be like the lowest
the
white people
lowest,
on the totem pole.
period.
Yeah, because they get all their money, all their resources, everything from Africa, and it is.
And they
it's
make their
crazy.
currency in francs so they can crush the economy there, and they're trying to get their own money.
But
finally.
you know what is crazy to me? Like you telling them get them out of there, chase them out of there. If they do that, then they're gonna be punished. Like
Right, of course,
Zimbabwe was, Eritrea was. Like when they try to get their independence, they get punished.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not fair how they like cut them off from the rest of the world and then like try to starve them out. But they're never gonna starve because they got plenty of land.
Yes,
They can grow
yes,
food. They know
yes.
how to
Like
do.
Black Wall
But they try to
Street.
poison them. They try to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like instead of
AIDS.
chasing them all out, let's figure out how to make it. Figure out how to make it work if you can.
But no, listen, I'm
If you
talking
can.
out of like utopian type of style. Of course, I know it's not. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But
But
that's because they don't mind the pink persuasion, and y'all know what I mean when I say pink persuasion. They don't mind destroying to get their will. We don't just kill just to kill. No, contrary to what they put in their media, we don't just kill just to kill. They don't mind. I mean, come on, look at what happened with Germany Holocaust. Like, they don't mind
back that Trior.
even each other. They don't mind, and that's why they're able to rule the earth. Because most people of color, we don't want to harm nobody. We only want to defend when somebody try to harm us, for the most part. But for the most part, and in the stuff that we're doing here when it comes to the deleting, I can't keep saying the K word, but this is YouTube. But the deleting that's going on here, and the blacks that do participate in that, we learned it from them. We see how the mafia, how they just, take out a whole family and go home and have lunch. That's in them. That's why they're able to rule the world, because they don't mind. You're in my way. I want that. I'll take you and your family out. I don't care. They have no compassion for people of color. That's why they're able to mash. I don't care if you exist anyways. What I care about taking out you and your whole family. That's why last year when that guy came in there, when that pink guy came into that woman's house, that cop, and he took out that lady in her own house because she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," and he took her out. He probably went home and had dinner, didn't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? We just seeing the news now, but old girl met that dude, and our sisters need to stop all that. I'm gonna go get me a white man bullshit. You see what happened with the old girl? She went on a date with that dude she met online. She probably was like, I'm gonna try to get me a, a lot of them be obsessed with, Pink Brad. And then you see when it happened to her, she got chopped up. See what I'm saying? And why did he do that? Just, that's in them. That's why they're able to rule so much. They don't mind. They don't mind taking a whole race of people out to conquer. They don't care. These people don't even believe in God, man. Come on.
Ibrahim Traore from Burkina Faso, and the other guy from Niger and Mali.
They think they are God.
They're not fucking around. And now they're building, they have car plants. He's just given all of the town like farming equipment. They didn't have farming equipment.
Now they didn't have any farming equipment. It's so crazy how they're like, it's like prehistoric. And then let's not even get
people evil,
start
dude.
getting into
People
everything
evil.
going on in the Congo.
Europeans are evil.
That is genocide.
That's the genocide.
That's the real genocide.
Europeans are evil.
Say is a genocide.
Right, that's the irony that he'll call for 49 white people as a genocide, but of all the genocides happening right now.
In Congo, and this is since...
And it's been going on...
King Leopold.
Wow,
King Leopold.
Yes, it was just in the last 10 years, over 12 million dead.
12 million. They don't give a fuck about black
the
people.
Holocaust was 6 million.
12 million.
We'll still talk about that.
Well, it's white people. So this is Black Death.
Right, it's not.
This is not. Humanity is not how they see. When you don't see the humanity in somebody,
right,
they're like a rodent to you.
Yeah,
they just squat like a rodent. They don't care. They'll take you out.
People who love animals and go, oh, that's just an animal. But the people who hate rats, it's like, I don't give a fuck what happens to that rat. Let the fucking car run over that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
See, it's a perspective. So with black folks, and this is just reality. They don't see our humanity. They pretend to it when they need to be monetarily rewarded, or they need to be entertained. This fake
rapping,
humanity.
Kendrick Lamar.
There are whites that do actually give a fuck. They risk their lives because whites that care about blacks are in more danger. Also, they say the worst thing worse than a nigger is a nigger lover.
Right.
And you don't see the humanity in us. So, and we will still see the humanity in you guys.
Right.
As much as we've been shit on, and if you want to compare
that's our
something,
problem.
Please.
That's our big problem. We need to be ready to whoop ass. That's what I'm on. We've been playing that passive bullshit too. That's why we in predicament. They got. Don't get me started. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. What y'all think about this video, man? This is Godfrey We Trust with Tiffany Haddish talking about Africa and race relations in the French. Really deep stuff, man. Let's talk about it in the comments. Hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate y'all watching the channel. Talk to y'all later.
Want to see all of Los Angeles in one day and get some cool professional photos all at the same time? Check out the LA Experience. You will have your own personal driver / professional photographer who will pick you up from your location and take you from downtown LA to Hollywood, to Beverly Hills, to West Hollywood, Santa Monica, Venice Beach, and then back to your original location. All while taking professional Hollywood-style photos of you and your party. The LA Experience is a private tour for up to 4 people in our clean, compact SUVs. The LA Experience private tour
for
is
just
only
$400 for 4
people.
hours.
Price includes tour, professional photos, as well as complimentary snacks. Book your private tour now. Spots are filling up fast, so contact us now to book.
Also be sure to check out the dopiest YouTube channel in the world, Charles Arnes World.